Alright, I finally got another 10 winner. I think I lost like 10 runs before I got a single 10 winner, but here's the build. It's a water wheel build, which is when you use an adjacent item, charge this 2 seconds and it hastes everything. So that gets everything going off quick. The main key to water wheel is to have a pearl next to it. When you use another aquatic item, charges 1. That of course counts the water wheel and all of these aquatics. So one thing you want to do when you want to play a build like this is you generally want to try to get 2 pearls, and there's a bunch of ways to do that with like a fishing rod or an upgrade hammer, and then see it in the shop so it doesn't combine. But I wasn't able to do that. But I was able to get 2 seaweeds, which is probably like the second best thing you can get 2 of. And seaweed is when you use an aquatic item, this gains 15 heal for the fight. And eventually I was able to enchant one with poison as kind of a trump card, because it'll be like a ton of poison, because this will have a ton of heal as the fight goes on. Overall, it's just like shielding and healing items. I was surprised with how much healing like something like Coral did, because I got it early and bought a lot of healing stuff. And then this is like pretty much useless over here. It's just something that is aquatic, so it charges the pearl and does a little bit of poison. I switched about halfway through. I had Vanessa's amulet in just to give me some crit, and I decided to go for broke on building Crescendo, which is an interesting choice, because once you use enough items, you essentially have 100 crit on everything, but at the start of the fight, you don't have that much crit. So you'll see in this last fight, it kind of looks like I'm losing quite a bit, but then as soon as the Crescendo, I get past that 100, or that I guess it would be like 33 item uses, then I start building a ton of crit on all my items, and then they start critting like crazy, and I just can't really die. I also had when you crit your shield item, so it's generally if I can get past the threshold. Now the issue with this build is I didn't find any way to really start it quickly. There's no start of combat or anything. I did get a couple freezes, which helped slow them down, but that was the main thing it was missing, was any sort of any sort of start of combat haste or just charging quickly. And then I did enchant this guy with Toxic, and then when you gain haste, this gains 3 poison for the fight. This was my main damage for the longest time until I got Toxic Seaweed. Obviously, it's just getting hasted a ton from the Water Wheel. I just wish I had a faster item to go next to Water Wheel. So I did get 10 wins, spoiler, but we'll watch the last fight again. So this guy is doing... Honestly, I think this build is not good, what he's doing, but it's okay because he's got multicast. And I'm kind of getting owned for a while, but as you'll see, building Crescendo will eventually start letting me crit. And once I am critting, it's kind of over. Yeah, see 14% crit. Now it's 38% crit, and the seaweed's getting a ton of poison. So he actually almost kills me a couple times, but the seaweed's going to heal me to full, as well as poison him a ton. And by the end, there's no way he's going to win. So if he doesn't kill me within, the first however long, then I'm in a good spot. So I think really what probably did the best there was just the freezes to slow him down, because I had a couple freezes. Let's see what the freezes do. Yeah, so 5-second freeze on his sub is going to help a ton. Yeah, that might have been the difference, because then he can't kill me as fast. An interesting build by him. I don't think it's very good. I think my build was missing some things, but I got a little lucky with getting not a very strong opponent at the end. But it's a cool build. It works really well if you can get 2 pearls, like I said, so you can hyper haste the Water Wheel. GG's.